I experience every day.
Welcome to Henry from Blockhart and Bohemian Tamale.
This
No. And Bohemian Tamale. Live.
she doesn't want to stop. So, what I the recording stopped. Okay, it doesn't matter. What I experience every day is I write something down, and I know by experience and by data that sooner or later it will happen. In many of the cases, more than half, it happens within 24 hours. And I write it down. Let's say I write down magic, just the word magic. Doesn't matter. You can write it in the book, you can write it in your chat, wherever in the sky. But this moment until magic happens, and you know, sooner or later, even if you just sit down and look at the sky, sooner or later you realize, you feel that magic happened. You know that it's just a question of time. And then you measure these lengths. You document it. Now the magic happened. You can write anything. I'm going to drink a coffee. You write it down. You know that sooner or later it happens, whether you do it or not. And the more things that you write down, the more things start to happen. And the more thing you are able to observe these things like real happenings. They are very small things. Now we are so kind of programmed or robotics that we don't even remember what happened on the bus on the way to work because you did it already 1,000 times. You are in another world. But so many things happen. And when we learn to kind of feel the distance that, hey, I had a dream, and then it happens 5 minutes later. It can happen a little bit differently. That's the beauty of this thing. It doesn't happen exactly how you dream. It happens, but it happens a little bit differently. But you can notice that, hey, this is the same thing. Just like print and digital, they look different, they feel different, they behave different, they act different, they are different material. Always there's a little bit differences. But once you learn the connection between things, you learn to communicate with yourself, you learn to feel yourself, you learn to feel empowered by these things. Because it doesn't matter if it happens in 1 second, 1 minute, 1 day, 1 week, you immediately connect that this is something that I predicted, this is something that I wrote down. And you don't need an almanac that do this for 30 minutes, do this for 50 minutes, do that for 100 minutes, and then report that you can feel good. No, this is the other way around. This is part of this kind of experience that we want to bring to digital, and doesn't matter if it's text or picture or video or streaming or audio or radio, all of those acceptable, perfect, whatever. Real world acceptable, everything, colors, smells, everything is open now to create new experiences with the goal that this experience is easy, it makes you feel better, and you will be more productive, relaxed, and you create always new magical things if you want this kind of life. If you want to change yourself, also your perception of your surroundings, and with the goal that you will feel better all the time. So you get quality of life, quality of your product, quality of your relationships, all of these. This is Henry from Blockhearts. And Coco Paloma Pujulian saying hello from Berlin.